In this episode, I talk about whether you should focus on your website or your social media. Welcome to episode 157 of The Honest Entrepreneur Show, where I help creatives like you to master your marketing. My name's Tom Ross, and let's get into it. Guys, it's good to be back doing this. I think I mentioned this a few episodes ago, but I'm starting to feel more comfortable in front of the camera. Again, I feel like I'm actually talking to you watching or listening at home right now. I feel like I'm talking to you and not to a black piece of plastic and rubber and glass in front of my face, which is pretty weird when you get started.
This question is from Amy. Should my priority be getting more traction to my website or to my social pages? For reference, Amy's Instagram says photo, film, storytelling, and visual design. I help businesses tell their story and capture people's attention. Her website is a photographer's website.
Hey Amy, love this question. It's a really smart question actually, and I hope I can go quite tactical for you with my answer. It depends, because I think they do different things. Typically, your website is effectively going to be your point of conversion. In many cases, it's going to be your sales page. It's going to be your contact page. And this is going to be the point where you convert people from visitors, hopefully into clients or customers. And that's fantastic. But on your social media, you're generally trying to achieve something different. Often you use social media through content marketing to accrue a bigger audience and more eyeballs than your website can potentially attract. Because if your website is just, here's my portfolio, here's a page to hire me, there's not a whole lot of reason for people to go and check that out. Your social media, on the other hand, if you're putting out really compelling content, uploading stuff regularly and keeping it fresh, you could have no real ceiling on that. There's photographers that have millions and millions, tens of millions of eyeballs on their photography every single month. And so what people often do is they use that as a funnel back to their website, which then funnels to their point of contact or sale or whatever. So think of it like a fishing net. You're putting stuff out on social media, you're capturing eyeballs and attention, you're converting a certain number of those people by selling to them, you're then pushing them more often than not to your website to then make that exchange and that transaction to make money. Another thing you're doing on social media more than your website typically is you're building brand by putting out content, by fostering a community, by building a presence and a network. Again, things which they're not quite as easy to do with a website. You can actually get out there and really interact with your wider industry, and it's more of a two-way street. When you do that on social media, you are building brand. You're getting known in your industry. You're getting a reputation. People think of you in a certain way. People refer friends to you. Again, not so easy with a website. So I see them as quite distinct things. You just need to realize what they're there for and then try and squeeze what you can out of both those things. So with your website, you should be trying to make it a conversions machine. You should get every page on your website eventually leading back to that point of transaction or contact. With social media, you should be trying to maximize your reach and your eyeballs to the targeted potential customers that you want. And then you should effectively funnel them back to your website or your point of sale. So two completely separate things, to be honest, but both. The answer is both, right? They feed each other. Without a website, you're going to struggle to make the point of sale unless you kind of do it through the DMs, but that's maybe not as slick or professional or might not convert as well. With just the website, you likely won't get the eyeballs unless you're like some kind of SEO or ad running god. So I think focus on both, just realize the strengths and hone your craft in both areas. Question of the day, what do you currently use your social media for? Is it building brand? Is it putting out content? Is it building community, making connections? Let me know in the comments. Well, hey there. You seem like the kind of savvy human being that enjoys high quality YouTube content just like this one. And if you'd like to see more of it, I hope you will hit the subscribe button below this video. If you'd enjoy more content like this, you can check it out right here. Make the right decision.